We got our first look at showing data for 2023, which is our best forward-looking indicator of demand. And the data was really surprising. So we're going to cover that in this week's report. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes to join us for our weekly look at real-time market insights into our local housing market. My name is Scott Parker. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at John Green Realtor, and I'll be taking you through this week's findings. So new listings for the 4 counties we track. You can see almost an identical line to last year, just down about 10%. So any buyers out there that are holding out hope that more inventory is coming, it just doesn't appear likely at this point, at least for the foreseeable future. Here's under contract activity, just slightly ticking up week over week, which is pretty normal. This line is likely going to correlate to new listings throughout the spring. So in other words, if we get a spike in inventory in any given week, we're likely going to see a surge on contract activity that following week as buyers on the sideline gobble up any inventory that meets their needs. So here it is, it's back. It's our showing activity graph, and we love this graph because it's our best forward-looking indicator of where the market's going, because those showings today are going to turn into, those are active buyers. They're going to turn into under contract buyers in the upcoming weeks and months. So our first insights to traffic activity, and it looks to be really tracking last year almost exactly up to this point, which was a little surprising. So this is really important. Interest rates are nearly double what they were at this time last year. Any economist would have likely told you demand would wane year over year, but that's not what the data is reporting so far. And remember, we are down about 10% in new listings year over year. So that's less homes to show, and we are still on pace with last year in terms of showing. So demand doesn't seem to be the prevailing story. It's really just about inventory. Here's off-market activity, which represents those active listings that decided to come off the market without a successful sale. You see another dip, and just there's no noticeable off-market activity, which will register until really we start to see a shift back to a more balanced market. So we'll continue to watch it. It's a great leading signal, but we just don't see this one changing until we see more inventory coming for buyers to chew through. Under contract versus new listings. So this in the next chart give us a feel for balance in the market. This number is hovering way above what we consider a normal market and very, very similar to past years. Here we add in the off-market activity so we can get a full view of how many homes come on the market versus how many leave each week. And it's really here, the same exact story so far as the past 2 years. Just really the difference is we have seen less inventory hit the market, so we're seeing less transactions take place. So to recap for you all, we anticipated showing activity and demand to be off pace from last year, but our first look at the data isn't showing that. Demand side doesn't seem to be the prevailing story. It's again about a lack of homes making their way to market. So thank you so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you here again next week.